presentation of WGAA Sports.
It's a no-hitter, and the Dogs win the region.
Here's a ball hit deep to left field. Back to the wall. It is gone. Listen to this crowd.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome into Cedartown High School baseball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. The Cedartown Bulldogs with a great ball game in the first game, able to take care of business. 11-2 was the final score. And the Bruins will try to avoid the sweep as they will put number 28 on the mound to start the game.
And O'Neill out on the mound.
Yeah, this is O'Neill.
Avery O'Neill. There we go. Avery O'Neill.
There we go. Now we can hear you. Avery O'Neill will get the start today on the hill for the Bruins. He's actually number 26, completing his warm-up tosses. And for the Bulldogs, we'll have the same lineup that, for the most part. It'll be Dylan Cupp, Tony Ware, X Holiday, Reese Tanner, Eli Barrow, Cole Dingler, Denver Nell. Britt Baxter will be playing left field today and batting eighth, and batting ninth will be the DH. Ace Allen batting for Roper. Jack Roper is playing center field. Dylan Cupp will lead it off here in the top of the first inning. Dogs trying to go 9-0.
9-0
in region play. And we've had some tough region competition in these first series. That's upstairs, ball one to Dylan Cupp. Dylan had a good game in the first game.
We just seem to have more horses than everybody else. Stronger horses and more.
O'Neill delivers the pitch. Inside, we were squaring around a bunt, and we didn't go for it.
2-0 to Dylan.
By the way, CMS Soccer won their championship tonight, 8-0, as Gail Connor tells me. So congrats to the CMS Soccer team.
Outstanding.
Here's the 2-0. Down the middle on the strike. 2-1 the count from O'Neill. I believe, and I'll knock on the closest wood I find, that we're done with the intermittent rain showers. That popped up right side. Looks like it's going to drift out of play, and it will.
There's your knock on wood.
Yeah. Thud hit the wood supports of the batting cage over there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Avery O'Neill, the kick, the pitch. A curveball tried to get him with a front door breaking ball.
He almost slipped it in there, too.
3-2. Dylan was having none of that. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff shortstop. O'Neill with the wind, the payoff pitch. Hit foul. Somebody's GoPro got knocked out of position.
I know how that feels. Yeah, it's flipped it all the way over, didn't it?
Sure did. Ours is fine, though, our Mevo camera mounted on the fence, thanks to Sergeant Dog Productions.
No problem.
O'Neill with a payoff pitch again.
Oh, that hit him right square in the back.
Oh, we heard that one all the way up here. Goodness, that was a hard hit. Right in the midsection between his shoulder blades. He'll take his base, but he won't be happy about it. They're going to check on Dylan just to make sure he's okay.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, right fielder, number 13, Tony Ware.
I mean, I think he's fine. He's just going to be real sore in the morning.
Maybe knocked a little bit of wind out of him.
Tony Ware will bat. All's well with Dylan. He's over there at first base. He just has an owie.
Yeah, those are painful, man. Hitting you right in between the shoulder blades like that, right on the spinal cord, it could be painful. All right, let's see what we can do with the camera.
Tony Ware is at the plate. The pitch, high, ball one.
They're good?
That's good.
All right.
1 ball and no strikes. We have to adjust the
as the light changes, the camera changes.
Yeah,
it doesn't adjust. You have to make adjustments for it.
2 balls and no strikes now. I'll call it we have to adjust the exposure.
Yes,
but
exactly.
To be perfectly honest, we just put another preset on.
Yeah, but I did the preset, so
whatever works,
Yeah.
2 balls, no strikes. The pitch to Tony Ware is down the middle for a called strike one.
It's a good thing these cameras are just about foolproof now. If you put them on auto, they just pretty much take care of itself.
2 balls and a strike. The pitch, runner goes. It's a strike that gets back to the backstop. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Tony Ware. But Dylan Cupp was running on the pitch. That's got to be a pass ball, though. If it's a strike called, it's got to be a pass ball.
Yeah, it was.
So it's 2-2, but it's a stolen base anyway because Dylan was running.
We'll grant him a stolen base.
Absolutely, we will.
So I'm doing a little experimenting now. I got one of my DSLRs down there doing a little recording. Just want to see how it does.
2-2 pitch. High chopper to shortstop. Dylan has to retreat back to second. The throw to first is just in time.
Tony just about beat that one out.
Yeah, he gave it all he had down the line.
Batting third baseman number 4, X Holiday.
X Holiday will bat third again, just like he did in the first game of the doubleheader. And he pitched well through 4 innings and had a pretty good day at the plate in the first game of the Twin Bill. He'll bat here in the top of the first of Game 3 of the series. Dylan Cupp, the runner at second. Leads away. Pitch to Holiday. Way high for ball one. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. Hard hit toward shortstop on 2 hops. He'll pick it up and throw to first. And they got him by a step for out number 2. Moves Dylan Cupp to third. So X Holiday is out. Now Reese Tanner will try to help himself.
Reese had a good game the last game.
Now batting pitcher.
I believe I had him 3 for. Reese was
Number 2, Reese Tanner.
3 for 4, I believe. I believe is what I had with 2 runs scored and a couple of RBIs.
I would say arguably his best performance at the plate this year. The wind, the pitch to Reese. Low and away, ball one.
Two outs with a runner on third. Reese trying to help himself here.
Dylan Cupp 90 feet away. Actually more like 85 feet away. Leading away. The pitch on the way is high, 2-0. Broadcasting live from the top of the hill behind Northwest Whitfield High School on their baseball field in Tunnel Hill, Georgia. 2-0 the count. Pitch. Ball 3.
All right.
All 3 to Reese have missed high.
I know Eli's itching the bat right now.
Yeah, he would like to make amends for his offer at the plate in the first game. Although he did reach a couple of times. That's ball 4, so he'll get a chance here in the first inning. 4 straight misses to Reese Tanner. And Eli Barrow will be at the plate.
Penalty catcher number 12, Eli Barrow.
Yeah, I say Barrow, went 0 for 4, but he did.
He did get on and score.
Yeah, he did. Actually got on twice.
Right. He got, he struck out and then he dropped the ball, so he made it to first.
I think he got on a fielder's choice.
And then he did.
Or an error. He might have
it was an
reached
error. It was an error on, I believe, third baseman is what I had here.
So Barrow at the plate, 2 outs and runners at the corners. Runner goes. They're going to try to deke him there, and they.
With 2 outs, you want to go ahead and get the guy out, right?
They don't pitch to Barrow. They kind of did a delayed steal or tried to draw a delayed steal. So.
And it worked out for Cedartown. Now we have 2 runners in scoring position.
Second and third. First pitch to Barrow, high, breaking ball, ball 1. So I think Eli has hit a homer here before. I think he did last year or the year before.
That fence looks like it's a little bit shorter than Cedartown's.
I think it's
maybe about 10 feet or 15 feet.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Hit on the ground, base hit, left field. That's going to score 1, possibly 2.
Score 2.
Here comes the throw to the plate. Might be a play. Safe.
He's safe. Got a runner at second now.
Reese Tanner slides in home plate and scores, and the Dogs take a 2-0 lead here in the first inning.
And Eli is on second base.
Eli Barrow with a 2-run double.
First baseman number 8, Cole Dinkler.
1-0 pitch there, and Eli Barrow made him pay. You don't have to hit a home run to get runs. He poked it through the infield.
When you got speed like Reese on second base.
Well, you would say arguably your 2 fastest guys on the team were on second and third.
That's right.
You had Dylan Cupp, the lead runner, and then, of course, Reese Tanner at second. He was all full out.
Yeah, he didn't skip a beat. So we got Chance going in for Eli. Pinch runner at second base.
Way to go, Eli Barrow, getting 2 runs batted in here in the first.
Yeah, that's got to make him feel better.
Pitch. Almost hit him inside. Ball 1 to Cole. Three games next week. We play Cartersville on Thursday. Then I think we play Redan and somebody else.
Alexander.
Fastball strike called. Just must have hit the inside corner.
Yes. Cartersville being probably the most interesting game.
All of them, though, are bigger schools.
Well, to think Redan, though, I think they're 2A, if I'm not mistaken.
Alexander, though, I think 5A or 6A.
They are. They're
bounces
5A.
up there. 2-1 the count. I can't remember the last time Cedartown beat Cartersville. It's been a while.
Well,
we played Cartersville in the Battle for Bartow in the past and played them close, but I don't think we beat them.
Just think what that would do for the program if they did.
Ball 3 inside. But my guess is, and I wouldn't blame Coach Johnson if he does, he's going to try to give some guys who don't get much.
Absolutely. You got pitchers that need work.
Yes. So you're probably going to see Matthew Hensley get some time. You're going to see
Samuel
Formby get some time.
And maybe some of the JV guys.
Strike 2. That's strike 2.
Yeah. Cole didn't like that. I don't blame him. It was inside, looked to me.
It was quite inside. Home plate umpire thought it was strike 3, but then he looked down at his thing and said, "Oh, it's 3-2 now."
That was pretty dramatic. Called second strike 2.
Yes, it was. Chance White with his lead at second. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, and the runner goes to third base too.
Good job by Chance to catch him sleeping again.
So another walk in the inning. That'll bring up Denver Nail, who, as we said in Game 1, has really settled into this
Second baseman number 11, Denver Nail.
This bottom half of the lineup.
So we're making some noise here with 2 outs. Runners at first and third.
The 25th run we have scored in this series.
2 games. Well, no.
In two
in 1 inning.
Yep, two games in a half inning.
Mm-hmm. Half inning, right.
And that just goes to show that Bulldog bats have been very good. That pitch just misses away, ball 1.
Well, they manufacture runs and they muscle runs.
And you got to do all that.
They get the clutch hits. And it's why they are where they are right now, because they are a very good hitting ball club.
1-0 pitch. Called strike 1.
I wish I had a team batting average. I wonder what that is.
The team batting average?
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
I'd say it's probably low 300s.
Yeah.
When you got guys like Dylan Cupp, who's probably batting over 500.
He's batting around 550.
1-1 pitch. Fastball high, 2-1.
And Tony, I know Tony's got a pretty good batting average. He's got to. Reese is bringing his up. I mean, I know they.
Brett Baxter on deck. 2-1 pitch.
That
Fly ball right
well.
field.
Is he going to hit the gap?
Nope.
Oh, he dropped.
He got it.
Oh, he caught it. I thought he dropped it.
Center fielder kind of caught that one. Had to swipe his glove down to get near it, and the side is retired. But Cedartown scores 2 runs on only 1 hit. And we have a runner left.
Yeah, Eli Barrow got 2 RBIs.
Way to go, Eli. We head to the bottom half of the first, and we're back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Cedartown leads 2-0 thanks to a 2-run double by Eli Barrow. And the starting pitcher, as we suspected, is Reese Tanner. And Reese will take over. He'll pitch here. Reese has been a very reliable starter since he has been, of course, someone we have relied on all throughout his high school career, but especially here in his senior season.
Leading things out for the Bruins, center fielder number 7, Austin Cooley.
Austin Cooley will lead it off here.
Same lineup as last time, except this one we have Deacon Edwards batting 7th.
First pitch, strike called 0-1 to Cooley.
Deacon spelled with a K.
The line, the 0-1 pitch from Reese. Strike 2 called. Here comes the 0-2.
He overthrew that one.
Yep, 1-2. Eli will switch baseballs with the home plate umpire, and they'll get a fresh one.
Yeah, that's what we got. We may have smooth sailing now as far as the rain goes for the rest of the night. Even.
1-2 pitch. Breaking
Nice
ball,
curve
strike
ball.
3 call. Got it.
It's a backwards K.
Now batting for the Bruins, shortstop number 1, Seth Riverman.
Made his knees buckle with that backdoor curveball.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up number 1, Seth Riverman, the shortstop. The pitch to him. Hit on the ground to shortstop, deep short, picked up by Dylan. Throw to first and away from the bag. He'll round first and head to second base, and he will stop there. Dylan Cupp kind of had to sidearm throw that and threw it wide. That'll probably be an E6. Although it might be a hit and an error. We'll see. It was deep short.
Yeah.
It would have taken a perfect throw to get him. We'll see what they rule it.
I think we need to make a decision, though. It's either a hit or an error. Let's see what they got.
Well, the error would be to allow him to get to second base on the wild throw. Either way, it's an error, I think, involved. Let's see. It's going to be an error, so no hit. So runner at second base with 1 out. Hank Scruggs, the batter. Stretch by Reese, the pitch. Fastball, strike called.
Hank was 0 for 4 in the last game.
Here's the 0-1. Line, left field, base hit. Left fielder picks it up.
Gets by him.
Gets by him. And that's going to bring home the run, and he's going to be at second base. 2 errors in the inning for the Dogs, and it's now 2-1.
I can tell you what happened right there. This happened to me before. You're looking to throw the ball to try to get the runner out, and you're not completing the play with your glove. You're getting ahead of yourself a little bit.
Well, and if he picks that up cleanly and throws in there, he probably doesn't try to score.
Well, that's right. But if he was going to try to score, Britt was going to try to nail him, and he was focused more on that than catching the ball.
Here's Morgan. Curveball strike right down the middle, 0-1. So a run is in for the Bruins here in the first. An unearned run. Only 1 hit, actually. No hits. The pitch. Tapper foul left side. Actually, there should be 1 hit. That was a hit.
Yeah, that was a hit, and the run scored on the error, and you moved to second.
That's a mistake on our scoring on Max, or rather on the game changer. That was definitely a hit, and then the error that allowed the run to score and the runner to get to second.
0-2 to the hitter.
The pitch from Reese. Line left field, another test for Baxter, base hit. Runner will stop at third. The throw coming quickly, and he doesn't make a mistake again like that. Holds the runner to third. First and third now with 1 out.
Now batting for the Bruins, second baseman, number 6.
When they're making contact there, they're hitting it to left field pretty solidly.
I would imagine this team could get hot and be very dangerous. And they are definitely making some noise right now. There's 1 out. Runners are on the corners.
Cameron Collins, the batter, they're at the corners. The tying run 90 feet away. The go-ahead run at first.
I believe Collins had a couple of hits in that first game.
Yeah, he did have a good game at the plate, I remember.
He was 2 for 4.
Reese delivers. Breaking ball, strike. Reese the stretch, the 0-1. Another breaking ball, another strike. Same place over the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh-2. Fastball that he bounced up there, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job, I. We had to stop that. Prevent it from getting through him with a runner on third base.
Great crowd gather, both Cedartown fans and Northwest fans. A lot of people watching up here on the ridge.
Cedartown traveled well.
1-2 pitch, strike 3 called. Out number 2, Reese has a couple of strikeouts, both of them looking.
Yep.
Hickson. For the Bruins, third baseman, number 23, Trent Hickson.
So Collins strikes out, and now Trent Hickson, the batter, with 2 runners aboard and 2 outs and a run in here in the first.
Hickson 0 for 3 in the first game.
Tanner comes set from the stretch and the pitch. Strike, 0-1.
Eli lined up outside, and he hit the mitt.
I mean,
Dead
target.
On it. Yeah.
Target practice. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball down low.
That was a sharp breaking ball.
Sure was.
Trying to get the hitter to chase it. Obviously, the hitter picked up on the spin.
Reese, the set, the pitch. Ball 2.
I was talking to Reese about pitching a few days ago, and he throws a 4-seam curveball.
I bet it breaks pretty good, too.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch, runner goes. It's a strike. Throw is not in time. The runner does not try to score from third. 2-2 the count. It's a risky throw.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he throws it, the curveball, just like I used to. He showed me the grip. I said, man, you're throwing it just like I used to. And he's got a slider, too.
I think most of the time we see the breaking ball hit, it's the slider we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
The 2-2 pitch. Bouncer, that's a wild pitch. That's going to tie the ball game. And runner to third base. 2-2 the score. And it's 3-2.
With 2 outs.
Reese has had 2 strikeouts in the inning, but he's had to kind of battle a little bit. There's been some defensive miscues as well that are extremely rare. But sometimes they render their ugly head.
They do. Nobody is perfect.
Reese and Eli conclude their heart-to-heart on the mound, and Eli heads back. The batter is number 23, Trent Hickson, of course, with a 3-2 count on him. The base runner at third is Morgan. 3-2 the count. 2 outs. And here comes the payoff pitch.
Yep.
Ball 4. Runners at the corners again.
Now ready for the Bruins, pitcher number 24, Deacon Edwards.
Deacon Edwards will be the batter. I don't know, we mentioned when we played the Heritage Generals earlier in the season that we had never swept them until this year. I don't think we've swept Northwest Whitfield
Interesting.
In quite some time. So Dogs trying to do something they haven't been able to do in a while. That's fouled straight back off the net. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Reese from the stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball that broke too far out. 1-1. One pitch. Strike 2.
Good pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just a little low, says the home plate umpire.
Wow. That was really close. It's a good pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on the corners.
Stretching the 2-2 pitch again. High, and that's ball 3. Reese has thrown 25 pitches here in this first inning.
Runner
3-2
gone.
pitch.
Oh, hit the
Fly
right
ball to
field.
right field, and Tony Ware is there, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Took him a second to pick that ball up.
It did. His hat came flying off as well. Northwest Whitfield scores 200 runs here in the bottom half of the first and have tied the ball game 2-2 as we head to the second. Back after this here on the Bulldog Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
We are back as we head to the second inning. Cedartown and Northwest Whitfield are tied 2-2 here in game number 3 of the series, game 2 today. Andrew Carter along with Sergeant Dog Kelly O'Neill.
Brett Baxter leading off the inning for Cedartown. Ace Allen in the hole or on deck.
I think Ace Allen deserved himself a place in the lineup after the way he was swinging the bat in this first game of today.
You did mention that the DH spot would be good for him when he's not playing in the field.
Well, I mean, when he plays in the field, he's also extremely effective.
He's just a good all-around ball player.
Xavier Holiday, though, is the starting third baseman. One would think that next season, Ace Allen will probably be the shortstop.
I would just about bet that he is the heir apparent to shortstop.
That would make sense to me.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, left fielder, number 5, Brett Baxter.
And we get to watch him for 3 years at shortstop.
Here's the pitch to Baxter. Strike called. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike the count. Here's the pitch again. Breaking ball and a beauty, strike 2. That's a breaking ball that Britt would be proud of.
Yeah. Yep, that ball breaks sharp. It's definitely not hanging.
0-2 pitch, outside, ball 1.
Cut loose with that one.
Yeah, he did.
It was way outside.
The wind, the 1-2. Oh, over his head. 2-2. Had to duck out of the way of that one.
Yes, he did. Even count now, 2-2.
The kick and the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to the right side. Tough play, and the right fielder, he somehow came and made the catch. Had 3 guys coming straight at each other.
I thought we were going to have a collision.
And a great catch there and right by Knuckles. Knuckles moves over from left to right in this game. He played left in the first game today. Here's Ace Allen with 1 gone here in the second. We're all tied up at 2. Ooh, buddy. Dylan Cupp on deck. Pitch to Ace. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through. Yep, base hit up the middle. Hopped past the second base bag, and a runner is on base for Dylan Cupp. Good piece of hitting there by the freshman.
Dylan got hit between the shoulder blades his last at bat.
Yeah, painful way to get on base.
Shortstop, number 3, Dylan Cupp.
Dylan Cupp bound for Mississippi State.
If he makes it that far. He might not make it out of Georgia.
Well,
somebody will scoop him up.
Throw down to first base. And if you talk to Dylan about that, he'll say, well, he has every intention to go to Mississippi State if, he doesn't want to say anything too much about the draft prospects and all that kind of thing. But
it depends on where he goes,
Pitch on the way, breaking ball and a strike. Yeah, Dylan gets a steady diet of breaking balls and pitches out of the zone. Kind of goes with the territory.
Yes, it does.
That's why his batting average is so high when it comes close. He's going to get a base hit. Big cut and miss that time. And now the throw back to first just got back safely. Did Ace Allen. 0-2 to Dylan Cupp. Cupp struck out twice in the first game.
One time looking.
Stretch by O'Neal, and the pitch is high, ball one.
On a pitch that probably could have went for a ball or strike. Blue decided it was in the strike zone.
1-2 to Dylan. Down low with breaking ball, and he took it. 2-2. And Dylan is so good. He's not going to swing at a pitch like that.
No, he's not.
He won't do it.
So just like I said, on that, when he struck out looking, you got to think, well, was that really a strike? It looked marginal here.
The 2-2. Inside throw to second. He's in there easily. And the count is full at 3-2 now. So stolen base for Ace Allen. Dylan Cupp
has worked it full.
He sure has. Down 0-2. He's now got a 3-2 count on him.
Maybe the most disciplined hitter I've ever seen in high school.
Definitely, I was about to say, at the prep level, no doubt. Payoff pitch to Dylan. Ball four. So Dylan Cupp draws the free pass. He'll head to first base. Two fast runners aboard. And now Tony Ware will be at the plate.
Number 13, Tony Ware.
Tony Ware, a junior. He'll be back next year.
Tony Ware is a student athlete. I expect, at least I would expect somebody to come calling for him at some level.
If it doesn't, there's something wrong.
Yeah. I would imagine the guy at second base will probably be getting some offers at some point too. Ace.
Oh yeah.
Tony takes a strike, 0-1.
I wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't eyes on him right now.
Seems like every game we go to, there's a scout. Of course, I don't know if there's any scouts here tonight. It's kind of a
out of the way place,
obscure place to go.
Yeah.
There will be plenty of scouts next week at Lake Point. 0-1 pitch is a called strike two.
That ball looked high, but Blue called it a strike.
One out here in the second. Go-ahead run for Cedartown at second base, and that of Ace Allen. 2-2 tie. Third game of the series, second game today. Dogs up 2 games in the series.
Looking to sweep.
Time was asked for at the plate by Tony Ware. Oh, 0-2. Setting up outside. 0-2 pitch is outside, of course. Ball one.
A little further outside than they wanted it, or than the catcher was calling for it.
You can hear a train going through the tunnel a few miles down the road. They'll look the runners back. Does the pitcher O'Neal. Avery O'Neal, number 26. I don't think we have faced him in either game. nods. 2-2 tie. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tony Ware. Hits a pop-up to the right side. Second base calls. Oh, it drops the first baseman calls. Now, I think he might have they go to third base. He's out.
What a way. What a way to.
It should be infield fly, shouldn't it?
Runners on first. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What should have been infield fly.
Well, and then he calls it the infield fly right after everything has been done. So that should be an immediate call the umpire makes.
Yeah, it should be. So they're talking about it right now, and it was an infield fly.
So the guy, he's automatically out. The umpire never signaled infield fly, and they're still talking about it. But I don't know how he can change this at this point
because they already ran.
They already
got
did
thrown
it.
Out.
It was a double play that ended the inning. I'm going to wait for them to talk about this.
Yeah,
Cedartown's defense is already out on the field. We're going to stay right here and see what they decide to do here. So
they're sticking with it.
They're sticking with it. And, even if it was the wrong thing to do, what are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do to change what has already happened.
They ran into an out.
But infield fly was not called immediately, and that cost the Dogs a double play right there.
We had something similar happen in LaGrange last year in the playoffs, remember?
Yeah.
Ball was hit to center field. Yep. But
that was game 3 too.
Yeah.
The clinching game.
That's right.
And it kind of stamped out a Cedartown rally.
The rule changed from the first of the season to the last of the season.
So we'll stay here. Reese Tanner completing his warm-up tosses. The throw goes down to second base. Coach Johnson is still hot about that, and he's got every right to be.
Up to bat for Northwestern is Harrison, left fielder. Knuckles on deck.
The Dogs left the go-ahead run in scoring position in that inning. And if you're a Cedartown fan, one would hope that would not.
We got a little the Blues going over to the dugout and giving some instruction there. I think he's telling folks to get inside the dugout. I thought we may be having a little confrontation there between Coach and Blue, but not the case.
That's the guy that always sits on the edge of the dugout on the bucket,
Right, yep.
I think that's Coach Evans that was sitting over there because he's over there kind of keeping up with the pitches. And
what happened was Gavin poked the bear.
Yeah, he did. Reese delivers. Ball 1 upstairs.
Very pleasant night here. It's just a little bit on the cool side.
1-0 pitch on the way. Cut to miss. Came up empty on something upstairs.
What's going on?
Somebody called time.
Did they saying is a check swing? I don't know what was going on there.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, good
strike
pitch.
2.
Right down the middle. That one has some hair on it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung and missed, strike 3.
Man, that one had even more hair on it.
Wiped the flames away. Man, that was a hot one.
That was smoking.
Hot tamale.
Now batting right fielder number 20, Gavin Knuckles.
Here's Gavin Knuckles. 1 out. Reese has struck out 3 men so far. Knuckles takes upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
I believe Knuckles was hitless in the last game.
Knuckles batted in the 9 hole. I would assume he still is in this game. He is.
He is.
Called strike 1. Pitch was kind of in, but Reese will take that call.
So you got the top of the lineup on deck, Cooley.
1-1 pitch. Wow.
Wow.
Not called a strike. It's 2-1. For those on radio, weren't with us for the first game. Cedartown wearing their all-black uniforms. Cedartown in script on the front in red. It's fouled straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. My second favorite jersey.
The black.
I like the all-black. But my first favorite
is the cream.
The cream.
The cream.
The home creams. I love those. The new ones this year.
Yeah.
With dogs on the front.
I do too. Have they worn the camis this year, or they retired those?
I think they retired those. Because now they have, now they've got the cream whites. They've got the red with the gray bottoms, and then they've got the black with the black pants. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, that bounced up there. Try to get a swing induced, and Knuckles was having none of that. I don't know for a fact if they've retired them, but I would imagine with the combos they've got now, they probably wouldn't.
I don't think they've worn it this year.
3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Wow. Knuckles will take a seat, my friend.
You know, it's good to get those. The other team gets those sometimes. So we should get those sometimes.
Well, and there may be an opportunity at some point to wear them.
Oh, the camis?
Yes.
I was talking about that pitch.
Oh, the pitch. Oh, yeah. Well, that too. Ball 1 upstairs, and the breaking ball there to the leadoff man, Austin Cooley.
I don't know about you, but I thought it was a good bit outside.
I did too. So did Knuckles and everybody wearing blue and orange.
Yeah.
1-0 pitch, misses away, ball 2.
Yeah, that's a ball.
I must say, first the 2-0 pitch, Reese looks in to Eli. The wind, the pitch on the way. Ball 3 high and tight. Beautiful field here. The field, I before the first game and between games here, I walked out to the center field backstop, or the center field batter's eye out there to put our camera up. And just walking on that grass, it's in incredible shape out there. 3-0. Bounced up there for ball 4, 4-pitch walk with 2 outs. Reese just a bad release point on that pitch.
Riverman up to bat now. He got on an error and scored.
Yeah, let's hope the Dogs have shook off the errors. They had 2 errors in that first inning that allowed 2 unearned runs. So at the very least, it doesn't hurt Reese's ERA.
Coach Evans is out on the mound.
Yeah, he came out there just to make sure his mechanics were okay. He might have noticed something, of course, on that 3-0 pitch.
It looked a little glitchy to me.
Yeah, it did.
I think he tries to overthrow sometimes. He's got a good fastball. I mean,
yeah, he really does.
It's got movement on it, too.
You were talking about a cut fastball?
He's got a little cut fastball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what you do is you just put your finger on a seam, and you don't twist it. You just put a little pressure on it, and it'll give you that cut. You can go either way, left or right.
So here's Riverman. First pitch is a high fastball, ball 1.
It had some smoke on it, too.
9:04, we thank you for staying with us here late throughout the evening for Bulldogs baseball.
We'll be here a while.
1-0 is hit in the air and pretty deep to left field. Back to the fence goes Baxter, and that is off the wall. That's going to give them the lead. The run will score. It's going to be an RBI double. All the way from first base comes Cooley, and it's a 3-2 lead now for the Northwest Whitfield Bruins. That's the first earned run given up by Reese Tanner.
That ball did everything but go out.
First baseman, number 4.
Now that ball was driven deep. Britt Baxter kind of had him played, not to pull, but he was playing kind of in the classic and had a big gap there in left center field, and he was able to hit it off the wall.
With these lights pointing down like this, when the ball gets above the lights, it's very hard to track.
It is.
What I like about Lake Point is they have lights pointing up and down.
Yeah, it illuminates the sky as well as the air below the lights.
Of course, the last game we played, it was so foggy.
Yes, it was. I'm hoping we don't have to continue with that again.
Me too.
Now, all 3 games we had to deal with moisture and fog and all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Hank Scruggs. RBI double by Riverman.
And Scruggs got a base hit his last at bat and scored a run.
That's outside, ball one. Reese Tanner a little shaken up here in this inning.
Well, he struck the first 2 batters out. And at the top of the lineup, he walked the first batter, and the second one made him pay.
Now, is the score 3-3 or 3-2? They put 3-3 on the board out there.
It's 3-2.
I was about to say it's got to be swing and a miss.
Yes,
1-1 the count.
3-2.
Or Game Changer says 3-2. Your scorebook says 3-2.
I do.
So we're going to go with that until we hear otherwise. I think they mistakenly put a run on the board for the top of the inning.
Oh,
One swing and a miss.
What a curveball that was.
I'm telling you what. A lot of movement.
And, Scruggs come out of his shoes when he swung at that one.
Richard Shumley Field here at Northwest Whitfield High School. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A run is in, and the pitch.
Yes.
Strike 3 called, the breaking ball. Got him looking for out number 3. But Northwest Whitfield takes the lead 3-2 as we head now to the 3rd inning. Cedartown Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking for that dream home, Rick Baxter of Hometown Realty can help you find the home you've been looking for. The Hometown Realty team has a reputation for matching people with properties, knowledge of the market, and love of the areas where they work and live. Whether residential, commercial, or land real estate, Rick Baxter of Hometown Realty can help make it happen. Call Rick today at Hometown Realty at 770-505-7766 or directly at 770-547-3139. Find your next home on the web at rickbaxter.net. The winning team at Hometown Realty says, go Dogs.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back as we head to the top of the 3rd. Cedartown trails now Northwest Whitfield 3-2 after some 2-out mischief, I guess you would call it, by Northwest Whitfield. Dogs glad to be back out there to get the bats going. We need to get them going here. We've had some chances to score. We did not score in the top of the 2nd inning, although we had a runner in scoring position. And it will be Xavier Holiday to lead things off here for the Dogs. Cedartown trying to win their 9th region game and sweep the Northwest Bruins, but they're going to have to come from behind if they're going to be able to do that here on the road.
Look at the score they have now. They're getting it back right.
Yeah, they're trying to get the line score correct.
So Northwest is doing everything they can to prevent that sweep.
Yes, they are, and you would expect nothing less.
That's right. That's right. And they are not going down easy.
Xavier Holiday, the batter. Makes 0 for 1. O'Neal, the kick and the pitch. Fouled back, 0-1. That's good. That's some good galvanized chain link too. That stuff won't give any.
No, it's tight.
Here comes the 0-1. Inside.
Yeah, he's calling that pitch.
Wow, that almost hit him.
Yeah, it did.
0-2. He had to kind of duck out of the way of that.
He did. He had to get out of the way of it. And he's not that tight on the plate.
No, he's right in the middle of the batter's box.
Yeah.
0-2 pitch, swing and a tapper. Could be a tough play. Picked up the pitcher, underhanded toss, and they got him.
It's a good hustle by that pitcher.
Yeah, it had to take a perfect play. The pitcher, if the pitcher doesn't go after that ground ball, it kind of hugged the line down the right side. You didn't see it on the video, but he picked it up and threw over to first. Underhand toss and got the out.
Reese up the bat now.
Reese would like to help himself here, get aboard.
Mm-hmm.
Reese walked and scored.
Oh, did that hit him?
I don't think so.
Wow.
1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch, here it is. Foul back off the netting, and it's 1-1.
I really like this setting where the ball field is lower than the, or like this elevated spot here.
I like it too. You know, Cedartown's is kind of like that along the right field line when you got the football field up there, but you know, all other sides is flat. Some folks like to get up there on the hill and watch the game from the top, and that's a pretty good view up there.
It is. It's a good spot.
The 1-1 pitch, way inside. That goes back to the backstop for ball 2.
Reese had himself a game last game. Got 3 hits. Scored a few runs. Got a couple of RBIs. We've already mentioned that a couple of times, I think. But
worth mentioning again,
yes,
though.
It is.
2-1. Way outside, ball 3. Dogs have to take advantage of every opportunity they can.
Eli on deck. Drove in 2 runs his last at bat.
3-1 to Reese. Hit in the air down the left side and foul. Hit up on the hill. Just hold my breath with those cars over there.
Yeah, they're in a bad spot, especially that one pointing this way. It's like a Nissan.
3-2 the count to Reese Tanner. And the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. 2 hops. It took a funny hop, and I don't think they were going to get him anyway. I'll give him
hot.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Infield hit for Reese Tanner. That's his 4th hit today. And Reese reaches. He's the tying run. That'll bring Eli Barrow.
Now batting pitcher number 12, Eli Barrow.
Barrow has both of Cedartown's RBIs today in this game. Take another extra base hit. Let's see if Reese is going to be off for the races.
This catcher's kind of sneaky quick, you know?
Yeah, Edwards, different catcher from the first game. Runner goes, pitches high. Throw goes down to second base and safe.
It is a different.
Gets into the outfield, and Reese is going to go for third, and he'll make it. Yeah. The pitcher was the catcher in the first game was Austin Darnell, and he's not catching in this one.
No.
So now, with the stolen base and the error.
Got a runner on third.
Yep. With 1 out, a fly ball or something like that, or a base hit could tie this game again. Cedartown trails 3-2 here in the top of the 3rd. 1-0 pitch. Strike called.
Only 1 out. Cole Dingler on deck.
The 1-1 pitch. A big breaking ball and a called strike 2. Good looking pitch there. Barrow takes it for a called strike 2.
Eli didn't like it. Thought it was high. Catcher sets up outside.
Sign given. Here's the 1-2. Swung and missed, strike 3. Barrow down on strikes for out number 2. And it's going to be up to Cole Dingler if the Dogs are going to do anything more in this inning.
First baseman number 8, Cole.
Got to tip my hat to O'Neill. He has done a good job through an inning and 2/3 so far.
So a base hit scores a run here.
Reese Tanner at third. Base hit, wild pitch.
Mm-hmm.
You name it. Pitch. Fastball away, ball 1.
He's getting pretty close to a balk out there.
Not coming set.
I mean, watch him.
He's looking in.
Mm-hmm. He's good there.
Yep, pitch on the way is high and tight, 2-0. Dingler drew a free passes last time.
Hitters count here.
2-0 pitch. Strike call down the middle, 2-1. Right down the middle.
That's the one you want to jump on.
I don't know if he had the take sign or not, but that's a tough one to take.
If they gave him a take at 2-0, I'd have to.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
I would imagine not. 2-1. Strike 2 called. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he's got to protect the plate.
You got to be tough right here.
Reese leads away from third. The tying run 90 feet away. The 2-2 pitch. Just missed outside for a full count. That's tough to take right there.
He's been calling that. You know, he calls it when it's a curve and hits out there, but he hasn't been calling the fastball.
A full count now with 2 outs. O'Neill is set.
Payoff pitch.
And here it is. Ball 4 high and tight. So that'll put him aboard to bring up Denver Nail.
Denver flew out to center field his last at bat.
Second baseman, number 11, Denver Nail.
Denver's about due for a hit here.
And if he wants to hit a gap shot to left center field, now's a great time because they are playing that wide open over there.
They are.
Runners at the corners, 3-2 lead for Northwest. Tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first. O'Neill delivers.
Oh, there you go.
Fly ball to the left field. That is going to get down for a base hit all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. He's going to come to the plate from first. And Cedartown leads the game 4-3.
Great job.
I don't want to say I called it, but I called it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of room in left center field, and he found that.
He sure did.
4-3, Dogs on top. A 2-run double for Denver Nail.
Well hit ball in the left center. You got him 2 RBIs.
2 out mischief here in the third.
And I'm going to give him a double on that one.
Absolutely.
Britt Baxter up to bat now. Flew out to right field his last at bat.
It was a pretty tough catch, too.
It was.
Britt takes a breaking ball, called strike 1, inside corner.
Yeah, I wouldn't swing at that one either, Britt.
No, sir. It's not your pitch. Avery O'Neill, the 0-1.
Oh, there you go.
Hit to second base, to Hopper. The throw to first will be in time. But Cedartown takes the lead. Put up 2 runs here in the top of the third inning. A 2-run double by Denver Nail with 2 outs gives Cedartown the 1-run lead.
Great clutch hitting. Great clutch hitting.
Absolutely.
Love to see that.
Bottom half of the third coming up after this here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown, across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big Delay.
And we are back, bottom half of the third inning. Sergeant Dog to my left, Kelly O'Neill, Andrew Carter from Richard Crumley Field. I should say Richard Chumley Field, not Crumley Field. Bottom half of the third, Reese Tanner back on the hill. He's got himself a 4-3 lead.
Morgan is 1 for 2.
And it's going to be a base hit up the middle.
2 for 3.
Comebacker. And already the tying run aboard with nobody out.
Collins struck out looking the last at bat.
Second baseman number 6,
Cameron
Cameron Collins.
Collins. Reese has had the battle in this game. And every pitcher does it.
Yep.
I don't care if it's Reese Tanner or Greg Maddox. That's just a bit inside, maybe high as well. 1 ball, no strikes.
I guess they just give up on hits on the scoreboard out there.
I suppose. I've got 3 for us, 3 for them.
Good pitch. Oh, he called out a ball.
He sure did.
He's been calling a strike.
2-0 the count. Runner on first, nobody out, bottom half of the third. The pitch. Cut and a miss, 2-1.
Blew that one by him.
Collins back in. And Reese, the stretch. 2-1. Fouled away, and the count is even at 2-2.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for some of these teams to play Cedartown because you can score 2 or 3 runs in an inning, and the next thing you know, Cedartown is answered.
Well, and another thing I like to think about, and this is not a knock on any of our starting pitching. We've got great pitchers, but we don't have MLB prospect pitchers. None of them are.
No.
Except for
Jay.
For Jabe, and there's a swing and a miss. That ball gets away. They're going to have to throw to second, and they do, and he's safe. I don't know why they don't go to first.
Well, it was a strikeout drop, right?
Well, first base was occupied, right?
Yeah.
So he's out. So they tried.
That's why they threw to second, trying to get him out.
I forgot there was a runner at first base.
Yeah, that was a smart play.
That was a smart play. Dumb call on my count.
Well,
but a smart play for Eli.
It was very smart. So now they have a runner on second with 1 out.
Eli knew he didn't have to throw to first because it was occupied.
That's right.
Now batting third baseman number 23, Trent Hickson.
And 1 out. Here's Hickson.
Hickson was 0 for 3 in the first game.
First pitch to Hickson.
As
Called
a matter of fact,
strike.
He walked in his first at bat in this game.
The count is 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch.
Good pitch.
Steve right to.
Man, I love to hear that fastball hit that mitt.
It reverberates all around us.
Yeah, especially right here.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Just a little outside, maybe high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Runner at second base. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. Good stop by Eli Barrow.
Even count. You know, it's really not even if you think about it, though, because the pitchers just got to throw one ball. It could be a strike. and he could throw it and be a ball. And still,
that one misses away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's just one of those things, I guess, that broadcasters say, even count.
Yeah.
A lot of times we don't even think about it. Just like when we say foul tip. A foul tip is not a foul tip unless it's called.
It's true.
It's just tapped if it's tipped and it's not called. Oh, I thought he was going to bring him up. He put his hand up to say strike 3, and then he says it was outside.
Finish it.
Holy
Finish
smokes.
it, Blue. He's been calling that a strike,
wow.
too.
Another base on balls. Here's Deacon Edwards.
Very questionable.
Deacon Edwards now runners on first and second with 1 out.
Deacon flew out to right his last at bat.
One thing we have not seen today, at least for Cedartown's defense, has been a double play. And this situation might warrant one.
We could use one.
Pitch on the way from Reese. Outside, ball 1.
Of course, you need to hold that runner at first if you're going to try that.
Dylan Cupp comes up to the top of the mound to have a talk with his longtime teammate. Of course, Dylan and Reese have played ball together since they were 5 years old. Longtime friends, longtime teammates. That's what makes this team so special. These kids have played together all their entire careers, basically, especially the senior class.
It's coming down to their last year to play together.
1 ball, no strikes. Reese looks to second and the pitch. Just missed, ball 2. Reese's pitch count's got to be getting up there. Yeah, that was his 60th pitch.
60. Oh, 60?
We're in the third inning.
Third inning, yeah, that's a lot.
So we may have to go to a reliever in this game.
Oh, got him.
First, and it was a high throw, and he's safe. Oh my goodness.
Man.
Coach Johnson
Asked for
absolutely
the home plate umpire.
livid. He's livid down there.
Ask the home plate umpire. Can you do that?
I don't think so.
He had a better angle at it.
I'm telling you, even with the throw that was a bit high, they had him dead to rights. 2-0. All 3 outside.
Usually when it's like that, this is almost a foregone conclusion that they're out unless something happens to make it so obvious that he wasn't out. You have to call him. You have to call him safe.
3 balls, no strikes. Reese delivers right down the middle for a called strike 1. So now what do you do if you're Northwest?
Well, 3-1. You need to be hitting.
One would think that would happen. But it's ball 4 upstairs, and that's going to load the bases with 1 out. Reese continues to battle, but he's really had to labor here in this inning.
Pearson. Courtesy runner for the Bruins, number 18, Dawson Whitmore.
Whitmore out there to run.
Harrison struck out his last at bat. A double play is in order right now.
Yes, it is.
So we got X is moving in a little bit. He's on the edge of the grass.
Yeah.
So is Cole.
Middle infielder's playing deep.
Back for
hopefully
2.
for 2. The pitch on the way. Tapper, third base. Throw comes home. They get the out there.
Good job.
Great job there. The throw was a tad bit high, and I think Eli was decided I'm going to put the tag on him too, just to double up and make sure. That's out number 2. Station to station.
Now batting for the Bruins.
Just about couldn't do it any better than that.
Nope.
That's the next best thing to a double play, and it's getting the force at home like that.
Well,
a little chopper.
You're not going to get 2 on a chopper like that.
So now the infielders can play at normal depth. Here's Knuckles. Strike call, fastball, 0-1.
Knuckles struck out looking his last time at bat.
Reese he's really battled. He's got 6 strikeouts, though, and that's a fly ball to the right, foul, and it's strike 2. That'll be lost forever into the deep brush over there.
I've got 6 strikeouts. Is that what you said?
I have 6.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope for 7.
Two strikes with 2 outs. Bases loaded.
The pitch on the way.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir. Threw him the curveball, called strike 3. Left the bases full, and Cedartown keeps the lead here in the 3rd inning. Great job by Reese. He's got 7 strikeouts through 3 innings. Outstanding job. We head now to the 4th inning. Cedartown 4 and Northwest 3. Back after this on the Bulldog Network.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. Time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
We are back as we head to the top half of the 4th inning. Cedartown leads 4-3, and some clutch pitching there by Reese Tanner. My goodness.
Bases loaded. Struck out the hitter looking. Ace Allen going to lead off the top half of the 4th inning for us.
And the Bruins go with a relief pitcher. Yeah. So this, I believe, is Ramsey pitching now. So close the book on O'Neill. He goes 3 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, 1 strikeout.
He pitched pretty well.
Yeah, he did. I thought probably the strongest start we've seen of any Bruin pitcher.
Against us, yeah.
Caden Ramsey is number 5. He's the new pitcher. Completing his warm-up toss. This throw goes down to second base, and here we go in the 4th.
Well, they got some baseball names up here, don't they?
They sure do.
Caden Ramsey.
Caden Ramsey. I like it. Here's double alt, Ace Allen. 9-1-2 in the batting lineup for the Dogs.
Ace Allen, a pretty good baseball name, too.
I mean, Ace.
Ace kind of lends itself to.
It does.
Yeah.
So it's Ace Allen, Dylan Cupp, and Tony Ware due up here in the 4th.
Ace got a single in the 2nd inning.
Home plate umpire, I think, gets his field umpire to reposition. And here we go. Ball 1.
I was hoping he was going to call that a ball.
I think it might be drizzling a little bit again.
Is it?
Yes. Is that camera okay out there?
I'm going to get it if it starts.
1-0 pitch, called strike, 1-1 the count. Yeah, just a little light drizzle falling right now. Umbrella starting to come back out. 1-1 pitch, called strike 2. 1-2 to Ace Allen.
I'm going to run get that camera.
Yeah, you do that. Not much rain on the radar, but enough for a little drizzle here. The wind, the 1-2 pitch, here it is. That's low, ball 2. Two-two pitch. Ground ball toward first. That's through for a base hit. Ace Allen goes the other way and gets a base hit. So Ace Allen leads off the inning with a single. That's a good piece of hitting there by Ace Allen again. Does a great job. Yeah, this drizzle won't last long. Just a few little spotty showers out there. So that'll bring up Dylan Cupp. Pitcher from the stretch and the pitch. Dillon tried to bunt it, and it goes back to the backstop. And it's going to be a stolen base for Allen. 1 ball, no, they're going to say he went for it, strike 1. So it's 0-1, Allen at second base now.
Good base hit by Allen.
0-1 is high. 1-1 now to Dylan Cupp. Yeah, he went the other way with it.
Mm-hmm.
Ground ball that got past second.
Went with the pitch. That's what you teach a hitter to do.
That's a good hitter there.
Mm-hmm.
1-1.
Oh, that's
to
another
right
one.
field, and that's going to get down. It's going to be cut off. He's going to stop at third base. Runners will be at the corners with nobody out.
That ball was hit so hard, Ace couldn't make it home.
Hit a ton to right field. Bring up Tony Ware.
Hits are starting to add up now. Tony Ware, Tony's just about due.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2 in this game.
Mm-hmm.
The pitch. Ware hits a tapper in front of the plate. Could be a tough play.
Oh, it's going to be safe.
He's safe.
Same thing as the bunt.
Infield hit. Bases loaded. Unfortunately, nobody could move up. That's, the runner at third has to stay put. So the bases will be full with no one out. The infield hit by Tony Ware. And now Holiday with a chance to do some damage here.
Ooh, good opportunity right here. We blow this thing open.
First pitch to Holiday. Down low, ball 1. If I remember correctly, his big brother had a big hit here either last year or the year before. Pitch on the way.
Oh.
Holiday hits it to center field.
That'll get the run home. Oh, it's going to hit.
Get down.
Land.
One is going to come in. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet. Throw comes into the middle of the infield. It's 5-3 Dogs, a base hit, and an RBI for Xavier Holiday. 5-3 Bulldogs.
Dropped right in there between second base and center field. And Reese gets a chance to help himself here.
Still nobody out here with the base is full. 1 run in for the Dogs.
The Dogs are just relentless. I mean, they're just going to pound you and keep pounding you.
It all comes first the pitch. That's down low, ball 1 to Reese. It's driven into them, not only in baseball, but, for the guys on this team that play football, Coach Abrams, his mantra is relentless effort. That's what he says. He preaches that.
I'll be.
Strike call, 1-1. Reese, of course, starting quarterback for the Dogs for the past several years.
The same philosophy can be used in any sport.
1-1.
There's a gapper.
Yeah, that's going to get down. Left side base hit. 1 run will score. 2 are going to try. Oh, he's tripped over and fell. In there.
Oh, no. You got to go back.
We got runners hung up. The throw comes to short and now to third, and they got him. Tony Ware turning to head to the plate just absolutely lost his footing, and behind him Holiday he got hung up.
He sort of splattered all over in between home and third there.
Dylan Cupp scores. Tony Ware to third. Holiday is out at second. Reese Tanner at first.
That's aggressive base running right there.
It really is.
So that was a
single.
Well, it's single, but let's see, it was 2, 6.
I can't even remember.
I'm going to say 2-6-5. That'll work.
Eli Barrow has a couple of RBIs. Runner goes to Allen. Might have hit him. It did.
Yeah.
So Barrow goes to first base on a hit batsman, and now they're loaded up again, this time with 1 out. And Cole Dingler will come to the plate.
Tony Ware scored.
Yes.
Right.
Scores on the Tony Ware's at third.
Tony, that's right.
And Holiday was out. Dylan Cupp came home to score.
Yeah.
Now batting first baseman number 8, Cole Dingler.
So here comes Cole Dingler. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Cedartown now leads 6-3. We trailed 3-2 in the beginning of the third inning, and were able to score a couple to get the lead back. And now the Dogs with a little bit of insurance here in the fourth. Big opportunity here for Dingler. Strike called 2, 0-1 on the outside corner. Cole Dingler.
Cole walked his last time. Wait a minute, no.
Pitch on the way.
Cole's
Tap or
walked
foul.
twice and scored once. That's what I have.
Yes.
Count is no balls and 2 strikes now. Bases juiced. 1 out.
Cedartown's already struck for 2 in the inning. Wind starting to pick up a little bit. There is a wind advisory in effect for our area, but it's mostly for the overnight hours. 0-2 pitch. Just missed, ball 1.
Could do some serious damage right here.
1-2.
And
Base hit left field. 1 run is going to score. 2 are going to try.
Yeah, here we go.
Throw to the plate. There may be a play. He's safe. It's a bit high. 2-run single for Cole Dingler. It is 8-3. Cedartown on top. Bats are coming alive right now. And a great piece of hitting there by Cole Dingler. Now Denver Nail, who's had a good day too. Denver 1 for 2 with a couple of runs batted in.
Yeah, in the third inning, he got 2 RBIs on a double, a gapper that you called.
And they're still playing them that way.
Yeah, let's go with it. Let's roll with it.
Pitch on the way. Denver takes ball 1 just a bit outside. I'll tell you what, things didn't look too good for Cedartown in the after 2 innings, but bats have come alive here.
They're just relentless.
1-0 pitch. Strike called on that one. 1-1 the count. Looked like it was the same spot as ball 1, but
none of these teams feel comfortable with a lead, with any kind of lead for Cedartown.
1-1 pitch.
Look at there.
Oh, look out, first base coach.
Is that Jeff over there?
1-2 the count.
Whoever
Jeff,
it was hasn't reappeared yet. Oh, there they are.
That's Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff's using muscles he didn't know he had. Get out of the way of that one.
Yeah.
Now I've got 1 and 2. Is it 1 and 2 or 2 and 1?
I got 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
That's what I have too. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yep. Now they changed it. 1-2 pitch. Runners go. Hit and run is on. Foul away to the right side.
1 out.
4 runs here in the fourth inning for Cedartown. The stretch and the 1-2 again.
Oh.
Swung and missed, strike 3. Denver down on strikes for out number 2. And now Britt Baxter.
Britt is 0 for 2.
Now batting left fielder number 5, Britt Baxter.
Flew out to right field and grounded out to second.
Chance White, by the way, is running at second base. The pitch, runner goes. It is low. Throw to third is not in time.
Man,
That's a double steal.
That was closer than what
it was closer than I thought, too. In fact, Bruins fans thought they had him.
He was safe, but it was close.
It was very close. And I believe that pitch was ball 1.
See what the Weather Channel's trying to tell us.
I think it told me wind advisory a moment ago.
Yeah, for Smyrna. What I got. Oh!
Deep to left field, way back!
Gee,
way back,
it's
and gone!
Britt Baxter with his first home run. How about that?
It's a three-run homer for Brett Baxter.
That was a no-doubter. When it left the bat, there was no doubt about it. It was gone. And
it's 11-3.
Good for Brett. So glad to see that.
Oh, me too. Me too.
3-run home run for Brett Baxter. Just about, well, they have put the game out of reach pretty much here.
8-run lead for the Dogs now.
Yeah, 7 runs in this inning. And we're starting over. Ace started the inning off with a single. And he's coming up to bat now. Finally got to call a home run.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Love it. Brett Baxter. Brett is he's just someone you love to cheer for.
Yeah, he's so enthusiastic. You know, he gives all he has, and he's loose. You know, carefree, but man, he is a bulldog.
But when the chips are down, he's going to be your competitor out there.
Absolutely. It reminds me of Maddox. You know, Maddox had the nickname of Bulldog. If you challenged him, he was always up to the challenge, and I think Brett's the same way.
And here's another one who's in that same category, Ace Allen.
Ace he already has a single in this inning and a run scored.
10th man to bat, pitch. Ball one outside. Stay 1-0 the count, the pitch. Called strike. 1-1 the count now to Ace Allen. The pitch. A bouncer, ball 2. In all 3 of the games against Northwest Whitfield, the Dogs have scored more than 10 runs in each game. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
30-plus runs in this series for the Dogs' bats. That missed. 3-1.
And they've given up, 3 in this game. They gave up 2 in the first game.
And 2 in and then 2 in the previous game.
7 runs.
Yeah, 7 runs. 3-1 pitch, here it is. Ball 4, inning continues.
Dylan Cup up to bat.
Yes, sir.
He's got a single in this inning.
Yep.
And a run scored.
Shortstop number 3, Dylan Cup.
He's 1 for 1. 2 runs scored. A walk included in that line.
What a blast by Britt.
I'm still.
Me too.
That thing still hasn't landed. The pitch.
What did you say? It went to the tunnel?
Yeah, it did. That looked like a ball, but they called it strike 1. It's 0-1. That one is in Tennessee right now. Polk County, Tennessee.
Yes.
0-1. Just missed away. Good check of the swing there by Dylan Cup. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Is Rick here? Did you see Rick?
I believe he is.
I'm sure he is. I don't know where he's at.
Throw to first, high throw, back safely.
You know, he's excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw him walk in here.
Yeah, you know, he's excited about that.
I'm glad that he got to see that homer. 1-1. High chopper.
Oh, it's a high
Tough
chopper.
play, but the pitcher will get to it and throw to first in time.
Boy, I tell you what, he just lobbed that ball over there. He almost let Dylan make it to first base.
7 runs here in the 4th for the Dogs. 11-3 the score. We'll be back after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com. Ed's Cleaners in downtown Cedartown offers many different services. They dry clean, press your already washed garments, and fold and wash your clothes. They also launder and press your clothes with or without starch. They have an alterations expert on staff, and they can tailor your garments to you or simply replace buttons. They specialize in leather garment cleaning and preserving wedding gowns. Ed's offers next-day service where most in the industry do not anymore. As you know, Ed's loves their customers and strives to give them the best experience possible when they visit us. That's Ed's Cleaners in historic downtown Cedartown. Stop in today.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Reese Tanner's night is done on the mound. He goes 3 innings, giving up 3 runs on 3 hits.
He struck out, 6 or 7 here?
7.
7.
4 walks, 7 strikeouts. Only one of those runs was earned. He'll give way to the southpaw, Caleb Formby.
Samuel.
I'm sorry, Samuel. It says Caleb on here.
Yeah, that's his brother. Twin brother, actually.
I knew that, actually.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen Samuel.
Yeah, it is. My apologies to the Formbys there.
Oh, they're fine.
Samuel, though, he hasn't pitched in a while, but the times we've seen him this year, I go all the way back to that Darlington game where he pitched to Jim. I mean, he looked so good in that game. Throw down to second base, ready to go.
Had a rough outing at Lake Point, but that was due to some inclement weather.
Yeah, that was not really much of his.
You just throw that one out.
I believe. Yeah, that's an outlier, in my opinion. But I don't think he's pitched since then. Since Lake Point.
Wow.
If I remember correctly.
It's been a while.
Samuel Formby taking over, and I believe Reese Tanner is back in center field. Britt Baxter is still in left.
You're right.
Yeah, Britt still in left, and Tony Ware in right.
Now pitching for the Bulldogs, number 6, Samuel Formby.
What is he called? The crafty lefty?
Crafty lefty. Samuel Formby, a sophomore.
He'll face the top of the order in Cooley. The pitch on the way. Strike, 0-1. You heard change your approach. You got to. This is completely different than what you've been seeing.
Ooh.
Fastball low, ball 1.
So how's it? Is it moving pretty good when it comes in there? Yeah.
You'd expect nothing less.
No,
The 1-1 pitch to Cooley. A cool strike, too.
Man, I mean, he's got some zip on that ball, too, Andrew. Am I stepping on your court
No,
again?
you're good. I was stepping on my own court, actually, so we're all good.
Retrieve the ball.
They found the home run ball. They did. They found it.
That'll be
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Good change of speed right there by Samuel.
They found the home run ball. Let me tell you something. As deep as those woods are over there, that was a feat to find that ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Rick. He's here.
Because it was deep. He was out there looking for that ball.
Yes. So Samuel Formby gets his first strikeout. That'll take us to the next batter. That's Seth Ritherman.
I'd like to do a little interview with Rick right now.
The pitch on the way. Did he go?
Strike. Yep. Called a strike.
Did he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he called it a strike. Well, that's a strike, right? That's what he did.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's a strike.
Honestly, I didn't think it was a strike, but okay. We'll go with it.
Yep.
No balls, 1 strike to count to Riverman.
You know, those things happen for us, and they happen against us.
Strike 2.
And the lefty is looking sharp out there, having not pitched in a game in a while.
Here's the 0-2. Low and in.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
And the pitch. Tapper. Oh, almost got it. Picks up by.
Watch this.
Look at this over the fence. Oh, he threw it wide.
Did it go over the fence? I guess it went in the dugout.
I think it went in the dugout. I'll tell you what, great effort there by Dylan Cupp, but he threw it wild.
I mean, he had to get rid of that ball so quickly. It was all he could do just to get it over there. But he'll probably tell you I should have had him out.
I mean, he did a good job to even get to it.
I know the range. I mean, he was on the right field side of second base.
It's a base hit. They're gonna rule that a base hit, and I guess an error on the throw to move him to second. In fact, I'm looking at the real time on this game changer. I think they're consulting in the dugout whether what that call is going to be.
Yeah, they're talking about it.
Formby delivers to Scruggs, and it's a pop-up foul to the right. 0-1. Cleared the big double-A mobile. We've already had enough scares tonight.
Yeah. Seems like we should be in later innings than what we are. It's just the 4th inning.
Oh, very long top of this inning. Mm-hmm. Almost a sidearm delivery called strike 2.
Dropped down on that one.
I don't think Scruggs expected that.
Yeah, he's crafty. That's how he gets the name Crafty.
Samuel. 0-2. To center field. There's Tanner. He makes the catch. 2 gone.
He got some good metal on that one.
Yeah, that one echoed around for it bounced around in the sound chamber over here.
Yeah. Okay, Morgan's having a pretty good game here. He's got 2. Let's see. Wait a minute. He's 1 for 3. So that's what I've got. Struck out. He got a hit, a single, a strikeout, and grounded out to third.
Big cut and miss, strike 1.
Or actually, that's when they made the play at home.
So that would be a fielder's choice then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
0-1 the count. 11-3 lead for the Dogs. Runner at second base and 2 outs. Samuel Formby in relief here. 0-1. Base hit left field just past the diving try of X Holiday.
Oh, he's
Runner's
trying to come
try
home.
to score. The throw to the plate. He is out. Great throw from left field by Brent Baxter, and a great tag there by Barrow.
They tried to stretch that one, and they didn't know what kind of gun we had out in left field.
Great play again. Baxter doing it with his bat and with his arm.
So I'd say that he made up for that blunder in the first inning.
Oh, absolutely. 100% he has.
Yep.
All right, we head now to the 5th inning. Cedartown leads 11-3. Back after 60 seconds on the Bulldog Network.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. Their phone number, 678-246-1031. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown. Or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Welcome back to Bulldogs Baseball here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network. Top of the 5th inning. Cedartown with an 11-3 lead. Good pitching by the reliever, Samuel Formby, and a great defensive play by Britt Baxter at left field. Gunned out the runner trying to score from second base. You know what they say, you never want to be the third out at home plate.
At third or at home, you don't. And they tried to stretch that one, just wanted to test Britt, I guess, and Britt passed the test.
There's no doubt about it.
Brilliantly.
Will Wade is the new pitcher.
For the Bruins, number 15, Will Wade.
So close the door for Ramsey. He goes 1 inning, 7 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout.
That'll hurt your ERA.
He'll contend with
Tony Ware.
2, 3, and 4 in the Bulldog lineup.
Leading things off for the Bulldogs, number 13, Tony Ware.
Where is our home plate umpire?
Good question. Oh,
he's MIA.
Getting some
our catcher, too.
He's getting some baseballs.
There we go. Yeah. Had to stock up.
Yep.
We've had several, leave the ballpark.
Yeah.
Well, we had one leave the ballpark. Several have been fouled away, but, of course, that home run by Britt Baxter.
That one didn't go back in.
No, that'll never be in rotation again.
No, wonder if that's his only high school home run.
I think that may be.
Mm-hmm. That's a good feeling.
Here's the pitch to Tony Ware. Fastball called, strike 1.
Wow.
0-1 the count.
What do? You
just you step back in the box and try it again.
That's right.
0-1. Down low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So JV plays tomorrow, is that right?
JV plays tomorrow at Pepperell. It's a consolation game from the I don't know what to call the tournament, but
1-1 pitch is outside ball 2. Might have been closer than that strike 1 call.
They played a very good game against Rockmart. Ended up getting beaten the very last inning, 2-1.
How many times has our JV played Rockmart? It seems like it's been 4 times this year.
That's maybe 5 in this tournament. I believe they played them 4 times in this tournament. May have made them the 5th time.
Another inside strike call, 2-2.
Grief.
The 2-2. Breaking ball outside, full count.
So I'll be covering that game tomorrow if anybody wants to watch it.
We'll as soon as you throw the video up, we'll give you a little share on the Big AA Facebook page.
Appreciate it.
3-2 pitch, ball 4. Another leadoff base runner for Cedartown. Here comes X Holiday.
Let's see.
Now number 4
is 1 for 3. I have 1 for 3.
I concur. 1 for 3 with a run batted in.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Ware at first. The pitch to Holiday. A bouncer at the plate. 1-0.
As a matter of fact, he got caught up between second and third in our big inning last inning and got out when Ace fell trying to round third base.
1-0 pitch.
Oh, there's your base hit.
Left field. It went the other way. Sliced it over there to left for another base hit. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. X Holiday saw that one well, and he beat the left side of the infield on that one. 2 for 4
number
now.
2, Reese Tanner.
Now Reese Tanner, who is now playing center field.
Reese, he's 2 for 2 in this game. He scored 3 runs. So he's having himself a day.
Here's the pitch to Reese Tanner. Strike called right down the main street.
Wow.
Cedartown fans don't like it, but I thought it might have been high.
Yeah, I think it was high.
It was over the plate. It was over but up.
It was over the plate. But. So Reese, he pitched 3 innings, right?
Pitch on the way. Chopper to second base.
No way to get 2. They don't get 1.
Yeah.
We score a run, too. That ball got by the second base.
Sure did. Run will come in. Second and third. Now here's the question though, and the coach for Northwest is going to ask the same question. 12-3. Was there interference with a base runner?
Yep, he's going out there to ask now. So the base runner did not leave the path. The base path.
He did not. In fact, he kind of stopped. I think he was if the ball did not hit him, he did not hit an infielder.
Right.
But I think he, in a sense, shielded the ball from the second baseman. And as long as you don't touch the ball,
As long as you don't touch the ball.
You can do that.
That's right. As long as you stay in the base path and don't touch the ball.
That's the explanation that they got. The umpires will talk about it, though.
So why would the home plate umpire go out there? Was he asked to, or did he just go out there voluntarily? Because that's a little disturbing to me that he would make that effort without being asked. So maybe he thought he saw something different. It's almost that way. Okay, but he's not gonna overrule.
I was about to say, I really don't
He was
think.
not going to overrule the older guy out there.
And now they're talking again to the Northwest coach.
Yeah.
This talk is still ongoing.
So what do we is that an error on the second baseman?
I mean, I don't think so. I think it's a clean base hit, honestly. The score is 12-3 now, and runners are at second and third. And here's Eli Barrow. Still nobody out here in the fifth. Dogs lead 12-3. The pitch. Fly ball to right field. Drifting toward foul territory. The catch will be made.
They made the catch?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure they did. And
Wow.
that is out number one.
Well, maybe not.
Nope, I guess not.
It's kind of hard to see from here.
It looked like there were three people conversing
There were three
on
people
it.
conversing,
They
yeah.
had room down there, but it is not out number three, or out number one, rather. So we'll reset it now. Second and third, nobody out. It's an 0-1 count to Barrow, so the catch not made.
Eli, you might get a hold of one here.
Down low, ball one striking. I'm sure Eli is happy with that result, that it wasn't called. Of course he is.
Yeah, get new life. You know, it's 1-1, nobody out. Runners on second and third.
Pitch to Eli. Driven deep to left field. It is going to be down at the fence. One run is going to score. Two runs are going to score. Eli Barrow's got him a two-run double, and it's 14-3. Nobody's on third, but now they do cover it.
Yeah.
It is 14-3. Cedartown on top of the Bruins here in the fifth inning. And the Dogs are getting very, very close to run rule territory again.
They are relentless, Andrew. Relentless. So we got a pinch runner for Eli. It's Chance White.
Number 8, Cole Diggler.
How about this day for Eli Barrow? 4 RBIs in this game.
Yes. Awesome. Glad to see that. And Reese Tanner's 4 for 4. He scored 4 runs, and I'm sure he's got a couple of RBIs.
It's Cole Dingler. Called strike to him, 0-1.
Cole is 1 for 1. With a run scored, he's got 2 walks.
Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Dingler taps it to the left and foul. Strike 2.
Let me see. We should be good. How we doing on the battery over there?
%.
We should be okay, I think. So it was 55.
0-2 pitch. Just missed. 1 and 2 the count. Dogs lead by 11, 14-3 here in the fifth inning.
So all we got to do is get them out. And
you like your odds with Samuel Formby on the mound.
Absolutely.
We still have nobody out in this inning, though. 1-2 pitch, foul back. It's still 1 and 2.
I noticed in the rankings last week.
1-2 pitch. Here it is. Curveball missed. 2-2.
Last week, I mentioned that Cedartown this week was ranked 19th in the state. I don't know if I mentioned that or not.
Of all classifications, yeah.
Of all classifications. Last week they were 24th. So they moved up 5 spots in a week.
2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3.
Cole has worked it full now.
Number 1 team in the state in 4A is Cherokee Bluff, and they have only lost, I think, 1 game. That's ball 4 inside, first and second, nobody out.
No, they haven't lost a game, period.
They're undefeated?
They're 19-0, and as of yesterday, they were 7-0 in their region. But
and again, that's a team that nobody really ever, I mean, I'm sure if you're from there, you probably have heard of them, but I had never heard of Cherokee Bluff until this year.
No.
Of course, we all know about North Oconee and their pedigree. Denver Nell at the plate, takes outside, ball 1.
Denver has a double and a couple of RBIs in this game. You called that one, right? Isn't that the one you called?
I did. Strike called inside corner. 1-1 now to Denver. Yeah, that was the, I was like, he's got a lot of room in left center field. I had a skip carry moment.
Yeah.
Except it was not a pennant clincher. It was just a big hit.
Yep.
1-1, grounded toward first base. They'll get the out there. Runners move up, second and third. And that's the first out of this inning.
Yes, it is. It is a 3 unassisted. And we got Britt Baxter, Mr. Home Run, up to bat here.
Yeah, last time up a 3-run home run in the previous inning.
Number 5, Britt Baxter.
But he's got 2 runners on now.
Do it again. How about?
Oh my gosh!
How about 6
this
runs?
This place should go
in.
crazy.
Same pitcher he faced as well.
Yeah.
The pitch to Baxter, bounced up there. 1-0.
The thing about that home run was it was I mean, it was just when he hit it, it was, you knew it.
Absolutely.
You knew it.
1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
He's not giving him anything to hit now, Andrew. Pitchers tend to remember those things.
(2-0). Ball 3.
He's not going to give him anything to hit.
(3-0) pitch. They're loaded up with 1 out. 4-pitch walk puts Baxter aboard. Now Ace Allen. How about your first high school home run right here?
That'd be good. I mean, he come close in the first game.
Sure did.
0-0, Ace
and he's two for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored. I got him with 2 singles and a walk.
Bases loaded. Pitch on the way to Ace. Called strike inside corner, 0-1. If you would have told me that we would score over 30 runs against this team in 3 games, that pitch gets away. Runner's going to try to score from third. He's going to make it. Everybody else moves
31.
up. 15-3. I would have laughed at you because Cedartown has never done that against Northwest Whitfield. And this is a good baseball program here. Runner second and third now. The 0-1 is high.
Just goes to show you, Cedartown is worthy of that number 3 ranking in the state, and
2-1 rather.
They're probably maybe worthy more than that, but they're in a good position right now. That's for sure. To have some home field advantage if they just keep winning.
2-1 bounces up there, and it's 3-1.
And the way they're playing right now, it would not surprise me to sweep this whole region.
Well, that is saying something too. That would be a statement.
Yes.
3-1 pitch. Ace hits a drive to right field. That ball will be caught. The runner will tag. He's going to score. The throw will come into the home plate. Safe.
Oh, that was close.
16-3. 2 outs in the inning. So Ace Allen gets an RBI, and now we're back to the top of the order for Dylan Cupp. With first base open.
I have murdered this scorebook.
Well, it's okay. I mean, there's so many, like, you've had to write in the column so many times and over to the next column every time. It just seems like, that's why you have to keep score with a pencil.
That's right. And you need to have a good eraser, too.
Dylan Cupp is 1 for 2, 2 runs scored. That's ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Cupp is also walked today. Seven runs in the previous innings, 5 runs in this inning. A bouncer again, ball 2 to Dylan Cupp.
I got it back right now.
We just need to get you one of those block erasers over there. 2-0 pitch.
Yeah.
There's a
what a shot.
Shortstop.
Oh, good play.
He stabs it, throws to first, and he robbed Dylan Cupp of a base hit. And that'll retire the side. But it's now 16-3. Cedartown leads the Bruins. A 5-run fifth for the Dogs.
And we're looking at a sweep. We're looking at another sweep, Andrew.
Yep. Bottom half of the inning coming up after this word from our Bulldog sponsors here on the Big Double A.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 7.
Welcome back as we head now to the bottom half of the fifth. Cedartown leads 16-3 over the Bruins of Northwest Whitfield. Along with Kelly O'Neill, Sergeant Dog, he is. I'm Andrew Carter. Samuel Formby will face Cameron Collins to lead off this fifth inning, and I believe the Dogs could get the win here. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
It's all right. We could end it right here. Score 16-3.
It's at least a 12-run lead.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 13-run lead.
It is a throw. Yeah, right. So I'm not sure what the.
But we're almost 100% sure there. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So this is Collins, right? Number 6, yeah.
Yes. Cedartown trying to go to 9-0 in region play, and well on their way to doing it. 0-1 pitch. A bouncer for ball 1.
Does that make us 14-3?
14-3. They check down to see if he swung. He did not. It's 1-1.
And the 3 losses were.
The last time we lost a game was that extra inning,
Mm-hmm.
extra inning loss to Rockmart. That's been a while ago. Strike 2 call.
And
1-2.
And that, Andrew, was right after that weekend at Lake Point, right? Wasn't it that week after the weekend?
I believe it may have been.
We were still recovering from that.
1-2 pitch. Just stayed alive and fouled it away. You have to go all the way back to March the 4th. And that was that extra inning loss to Rockmart.
In Rockmart.
Yep. Ball 2 outside. The only other 2 losses for Cedartown were those 2 at Lake Point.
Well, you got Walton, who's a 7A ball club.
2-2 pitch.
Ooh, that's a base
hit to left center field. That ball's going to roll the wall. No, it won't.
He's going to go for 2. He's going to go for 2.
The throw comes in.
Not going to be in time.
Nope. It'll be a double.
Nice hit. So the losses, besides Rockmart, was Walton, who's a 7A team, and the other one was
West Forsyth.
West Forsyth, and they're, what class were they? I know they're
6A.
above 6A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cedartown was playing pretty well against
right.
West
That's
Forsyth
the one,
until the monsoon came
That's
down.
the one we just throw out because of the monsoon. It was I won't say unique game, but it was
strike called 0-1 the count.
Not your normal everyday game, for sure.
So Collins stands at second base. Hickson at the plate now for the Bruins. Here's the 0-1. Bounced up there.
I think it hit his foot, didn't it? Or did it not?
Hit something. Runner to third base. And it's 1-1.
See, this is Hickson. He is 1 for 2, I think. No, 1 for 1. He walked his first time.
It's been a long time since 5 o'clock, isn't it?
Sure has.
10:22, a late night here at the ballpark.
We met at Bucky's at what time? 3:30?
About 3:25.
25.
1-1 pitch. Strike called, 1-2. But I'm not complaining at all because I'm so happy to be here.
No,
we both are.
I am just elated.
Thrilled to see
the
Cedartown team play as good as they are right now.
It's been a while since I called a game, too.
Samuel, the 1-2 pitch. Low for ball 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out. And they have a runner on third base. Score 16-3.
2-2 is outside, full count.
Come on, Sam. Settle down here.
Cedartown run ruled Northwest Whitfield in game 1 on Tuesday, 12-2. Here at 16-3.
The bottom of the 5th.
Payoff pitch. Foul back, still full.
Yep.
Samuel's ready to go. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the throw goes to first in time.
Yeah.
Runner stays put at third, 1 gone.
Good job, Eli, checking the runner at third base.
The runner almost didn't go. I mean, he actually started turning toward the dugout, and then he ran.
Somebody hollered at him.
Deacon Edwards will bat. Still a runner on third, now 1 out.
Deacon is 0 for 1. Flew out to right field and walked.
Pitch. Bouncer toward second. That'll score the run. Over to first in time. 2 outs, and now the base is empty. It's 16-4.
Concede the run for the out. Two outs now.
Now batting for the Bruins, left fielder number 9, Harrison.
Harrison has struck out and walked, I believe.
Last hope for the Bruins here. Cedartown leads by 12. That's down low, ball one. The wind, the 1-0. Toward third. X stabs, throws.
Wow.
Got it.
What a gun. And a good stretch by Cole at first.
Excellent job. The Dogs take care of business here on the road at Northwest Whitfield. They are 9-0 in region play, 3 straight sweeps in region action for the Dogs. And Cedartown is playing lights out right now.
Oh, did the bats come alive in this game or not? I mean, 16 runs. And it's like they're just cruising, you know?
Yeah.
Really, this is just it's destiny for this team, I believe.
Cedartown, believe it or not, trailed in this game back in the second inning, but then came back quickly to take the lead 4-3 in the third inning, and that just didn't look back after that. 7 runs in the fourth and 5 in the fifth. 16 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors. It's got to do something about that. But 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Northwest Whitfield Bruins. So the Dogs sweep the Bruins and are 9-0 in region play now, 14-3 overall on the season.
So there was a couple of rough spots there in the field, but, you know, we more than made up for it.
Absolutely.
You know, Rick hit that blast, that home run. I mean, Britt hit the blast, the 3-run homer.
I'll tell you, Rick probably felt like he hit
Rick,
a home
I know
run.
Rick felt like it because I've been in that position before, and I know. But, yeah, good job. Good job by the Dogs to another sweep in Region 7 Quad A.
Our next broadcast will be back with you on Thursday next week when we have a 4 p.m. start with the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes at Lake Point Sporting Community. And then we've got a doubleheader Friday, 1 o'clock start for that, 4 o'clock for the second game of that one.
Yep.
So we'll have those games for you. Some non-region action next week before we get back into region play with Southeast Whitfield.
You don't want to miss that Cartersville game.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. Can't wait for it. Cedartown 16, Northwest Whitfield 4. Dogs won game 1 of this doubleheader as well to complete the sweep of the Bruins this season. First time we've done that. I think first time we've ever done that in a 3-game series with Northwest Whitfield.
Do we know how Sonoraville did this week?
Let me check on that real quick before we go. Let's see about let's see what Max Preps has to say about the standings here. As soon as this will show up here on the list.
Not that I'm worried about them. I'm just curious.
No, I totally understand that. Mm-hmm. See if we can get this to pull up here as we're getting ready to close out here. 16-4, once again, the final score in this ball game. Get to the standings here. So right now, Cedartown is 14-3. Mm-hmm. Sonoraville, well, they haven't we're 9-0 in region play. Sonoraville hasn't been updated yet. Still says 6-2. So they're 6-2. We're 9-0. They haven't posted one. Heritage is 6-3. So they're still right on the edge.
Yeah.
They're right there.
And they still have to play. Heritage and Sonoraville still have to play, right?
I believe that's correct. So that could be a big one for them. But we'll have more on these standings next week when we get with you for the non-region games at Lake Point. For Sergeant Dog over there, Kelly O'Neill, and I'm Andrew Carter. We wish you good night here from Northwest Whitfield, Richard S. Chumley Field in Tunnel Hill, Georgia. Your final score of Game 2 of the doubleheader, Game 3 of the series. The Dogs win it in 5, 16-4. Good night and have a great weekend.
W291 TN Cedartown.
Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM WGAA. The Big